Hello, and welcome back to this playthrough of Dark Souls. Last episode, I defeated the Witch of Izalith, and I also lost a dear companion, which will haunt me forever. Today, I am going to enter. Actually, let's see if we can get a decent view of what I'm actually entering. As you can see, I'm traveling up some wooden vines of sorts, and here is this absolutely enormous tree. Let's try and get a better view of it. This huge tree, as you can see, that just goes up, pushes through all of. I need to be careful where I run to. In fact, this tree is so big, I can't even look up at it. It just goes up and up, and up and up and up. Obviously, these guys want a bit. We've lost sight. Oh, hello. Yeah, this tree is about as good a view as I can get of it. Oh. Hey there. And hey again. Maybe I can equip a bow and possibly aim up. Let's try that. Whoops. Not quite what I meant to do. No, you don't actually look up as much with the camera, but if you can see right at the top of the screen there's some, you can kind of see some branches there. So yeah, it's this huge tree, this huge great tree that goes up all the way through Lordran. And when you're in upper levels of this land that we're in, you can also see the tree. I'll try and remember that that's a thing and try and get some shots of it. I don't know if I'll be leaving this area today and finding it today. Viewing this giant tree that I'm entering from a better angle today, but as you can see, we're inside the tree now. And there's this big tunnel, and it's the Great Hollow. So, it's a hollow tree. I actually opened up these entrances previously, but what I also did whilst here is I've hunted down all of the crystal lizards that are knocking around these areas. There are a fair few of them about that are hard to get. You kind of have to keep using the hollow bones to go back to the bonfire and reload their placement in the area. This down that little nook there, and in other places. But I've defeated all of them and collected them, and all of the items that have been scattered around these roots within the tree. As you can see, I'm inside this tree now, but there's also like a tree within the tree that's kind of rotted and hollowed itself. Hey, what the hell? I'm stuck inside. And that's probably gonna be me dead. Thank you, gameplay. Hello again. I always say so, or okay, or okay, so, or hello again. It's probably the thing that I say most in these gameplay videos. The most used words. See if I can find my. So, they're in there. Great. And for 24,000 souls, I don't know if it was actually worth it, because I'm still gonna face the same problem. Oh, jeez. It just dawned on me that I can upgrade my Fire Claymore plus 9 to Fire Claymore plus 10. I might get an achievement with this. Pow. Nothing that popped up on screen, it seems. But yeah, okay. So now I have a plus 10 Fire Claymore and plus 15 Rickard's Rapier. So technically my weapons of choice for this playthrough are now maxed out. When I fell through this area earlier and died, and as I fell, I'm pretty sure I saw a little crystal lizard knocking about, but I haven't been able to see him since. Strange. Anyway, so I will proceed onwards. Let's drop here. Oh, I see you. Now, of course. Oh shit. Oh no. The question is, how do I get to him without him running away? They are very skittish. I'm not gonna. Yeah, he's seen me, and off he goes. I'm not going to waste a lot of time trying to catch all of these guys during the video. Oh, you survived. Okay. During the actual recording session, because it's just, it can be a very slow, drawn out, laborious thing to do. So those are the kinds of things that I'll just do off camera. Today we are going to just descend through this great hollow tree and discover what lies below. This is a completely optional area, I believe. There's no need to actually do this. These guys, it's a good area because there are lots of crystal lizards to farm upgrade materials like twinkling titanite. This, I think it's the chloranthy ring, is inside the tree, which gives you quicker stamina recovery, like the crust shield does. And also these, I've forgotten what they're called, but these fellas drop Eyes of Death, and Eyes of Death are Covenant items for the Dark Wraith Covenant. So you'd use them to unlock rewards in the Dark Wraith Covenant. because I have to be careful not to stand in that mist because it will petrify me quite quickly, which is not good. Having a little bit of lock-on difficulty there. But yeah, petrification's a bitch. Or curse, I can't remember which it is. You need to use a very expensive item to reverse curse. And whilst cursed, you are limited to half health. And like, there's some other things that come along with the curse, like, I don't know, like maybe healing items don't work or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the other problems are that come with it, but it's not a fun status element. Anyway, so we had that kind of plateau where this central beam or central trunk within the hollow tree has risen up and kind of has these cross-hatched twiggy leaf areas that act as a platform that those creatures are on. But below it is more. And now we get to this area with these kind of fungal protrusions. And little mushroom people that can potentially do quite a lot of damage. You have to be careful of them. Not so much the little guys, although the little guys can be trouble. What we need to look out for more is the big mamas. The big mamas are dangerous. They can kill you in 2 hits. If you're on full health, they will kill you in 2. These guys have this little trip over attack, which is quite damaging too. And I believe that little kind of baby punches hurt quite a bit also. So I don't know where the big mamas are. They're around here somewhere. What I'm gonna do quickly is switch some of my gear, as I believe the mamas drop gold pine resin, which is an infinitely purchasable item in Dark Souls 2, but not in Dark Souls 1. It's, as you can see, they've got a lot of health. Little baby one's coming. So I'm just gonna spam this on one of the big mamas, mainly because I don't want to get crowded by the parents, because they are quite deadly, especially trying to fight them on this footing. So those strikes are quite deadly. They can be staggered after a 2-hit combo, but it is quite a dangerous thing to do. And you really don't want to get hit by those punches. And as you can see, they follow up with a second punch on that combo. So you have to be careful not to get caught by that as well. And again, this the footing on this area is quite difficult to traverse because you get a lot of collision with the edges and the uneven surface. So it's quite easy to have your view and your escape route obscured by kind of walls and other things. So we seem to be on quite solid ground now down here. Take this off as it didn't work. They didn't drop anything. And we'll put our flippy ring back on. So yeah, terra firma it seems that we're on. But there's more ahead. And a fog gate to traverse. Ash Lake. The world under the world we're in. I won't try to explain the lore of Ash Lake because I'll probably get it wrong, but this is kind of like the infinite world that lies below Lordran, like the original world that Lordran was created on, was built upon, as if this was the original land of the dragons, I believe. This was the land of the dragons before the Great Lords went to war with the dragons. He's getting close. Went to war with the dragons, and he's getting really close, and he's going to attack. So we do have a bonfire here. I don't know if I can use it. Yeah, I can. So I'm far enough away from that Hydra that I can use the bonfire. Okay. So I will prepare myself for my super build. My boss killer build. I do believe there are items kind of scattered in and around these areas, but I'm not specifically sure where each item is. I'm having a bit of a display fracas there, so I'll just press shift and keep it on there. Okay, so same with the last Hydra, just I want to get as close as possible. Without falling off the edge. Although, maybe I need to get closer. Okay, this should be close enough. I'm not sure why he's not doing thrusting attacks. Here we go. There's one head down. Doing the projectile attacks at such close range is a bit odd. Two heads down. You can kind of see this line here. Where, I don't want to go further than it's 3 heads. And he's kind of moved back a bit here. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get hit there, but it's okay. See, the problem with getting hit like that is you lose your opportunity to attack yourself. Okay, so I've lost all of my buffs now. So it's just time to use my +10 Claymore. I'm not sure how well fire damage works against the Hydra, but we'll give it a shot. I'm not sure if I hit him then. I can't see a health bar either, but no, that was a miss, I'm sure. Okay. I can't see anything here. That was a hit. Yeah, so he's got very low health now. My concern is that I actually get hit back in this direction and end up falling into the water. Another miss. As you can see, it's quite hard to see anything. Oh, and that is the end of the Hydra. And we got 10,000 souls and 2 dragon scales for defeating the Hydra. Interesting bosses, kind of difficult to fight purely because of and another dragon scale, purely because of their size and the fact that they have to be in deep water that you can't be in order to battle them. So you kind of are always teetering on the edge of getting yourself killed accidentally. So yeah, Ash Lake is kind of quite an important area in regards to the lore of the world and the story of Dark Souls, even though it's optional. It's got this haunting music. Here's the Great Hollow that we came from, but there appears to be another Great Hollow and many more here that would suggest that the land that we're in now, its expanse is far wider and further reaching than the land of Lordran is, which kind of gives Ash Lake, which is just a name that this place has been given, but it kind of gives this place a feeling of infinity, like it's endless and timeless, just keeps going infinitely. It's kind of an eerie and spooky kind of place, a place that you feel like you shouldn't be in. Here's the hollow tree that we descended. Yeah, you feel like this isn't a place for living things, it's a place for things that exist outside of life and death. A place that is infinite and exists for the infinite. Things that are infinite, not things that live and die. So, these weird little clam things are down here. The same things that were located outside of Seath's lair. Seath, who is a member of the ancient infinite dragons, or was, but was scaleless. I've seen some YouTubers play in this game and look at this skull and say, this skull is dumb, like, it shouldn't be here, it's not relevant to the lore or anything. Its shape and size doesn't make sense with anything either. The scale is wrong. Okay, so we've got another great hollow. It looks kind of decayed, you know, it's broken and cracked in places. Looks like it's kind of layered. item here. I'll go collect. So far, I think everything I've picked up has been, yeah, dragon scales. Dragon scales are very rare. They're, upgrade items for dragon weapons. In fact, I don't think I've, read a description for a dragon scale. Dragon scale for reinforcing dragon weapons, peeled from an ancient dragon. A dragon is inseparable from its scales. Well, obviously not. And the transcendent apostles who seek the perpetuity. Perpetuity, sorry. And the transcendent apostles who seek the perpetuity of the ancient dragons have crossed the very end of the earth to seek this invaluable treasure. Demon Titanite. Special Titanite stolen from a faceless stone beast known as a Titanite demon. When the nameless blacksmith deity passed, from several slabs great beasts arose. The power of Titanite remains within them, and they still roam Lordran today. I think I may have read that one actually. Okay, yeah. So these are actually scales of dragons. What did it say? Apostles, followers, believers in dragons, crossed the very ends of the earth in order to get their hands on them, I suppose. So, that fella did drop probably an Eye of Death, but also bit the dust. Don't fuck with me, bro. So there is a ring up there, and to be honest, I absolutely always forget how you get that item. Every single time I forget how to get that item. I'm pretty sure you fall down onto that, into this route. But I think this is it. But I remember, maybe it was just my very first playthrough of the game. I kind of went mad trying to figure out how to get here. Great magic barrier. GMB, is that yeah, I believe that is a miracle. And you can cast a shield on yourself that protects you from magical damage, maybe elemental damage as well. So that's as much of that hollow as we can explore, and from this angle it looks as though that's the whole thing. We've got another one of these clam beasts, and his little cubbyhole here. You have to be very careful with these guys. As you can see, they do a shitload of damage, and they also have like a grab attack where they can kind of swallow you up. That one, if they get you with that, I'm pretty sure it's just death from there. Twinkling Titanite. I don't think there are any weapons in this game that I wish to upgrade via the Twinkling Titanite path. It's boss weapons, I believe, require Twinkling Titanite, but I'm quite happy with the combination I have. I might switch out the Claymore for something else, because my build is purely dex based. Oops. But at the same time I do like the poise damage that is done. Oh, what's this? I do like the poise damage that the claymore offers. Well, looky here. In fact, I just need to check something. View status. I'm in the dark. Oh yeah, of course, I'm in the Dark Blade Covenant, because the Dark Moon Blade Covenant allows me to use my Dark Moon Blade Miracle. But pray to the everlasting dragons. Yeah. You can cut his tail off, and he's pretty easygoing, he doesn't mind. Now remember that the great everlasting dragons were made of stone. This guy is certainly not made of stone, he's covered in some kind of fur, so what this dragon is, I don't know. I mean, he's quite a majestic looking dragon, I'll give him that. But what he doesn't appear to be. The wings kind of look like they might be made of stone, and like the forearms or something, but this is definitely, it looks very much like fur. But yeah, this is a very imposing dragon beast here that you can pray to and enter a covenant with. And before I finish the game, I will be doing a few covenant joining and ranking things just to unlock items for completionist's sake, but that's the kind of thing that I'll do off camera because it's not really significant to the standard playthrough, and there's lots of other things to do. But yeah, this is the everlasting dragon. I believe I can warp to this bonfire, or maybe the bonfire at the opposite end of Ash Lake. I don't see it, so yeah, maybe it is this one that you go to. So that was the Great Hollow and Ash Lake that has been explored and traversed. Just wonder, are we inside? We do appear to be inside another Great Hollow. And this dragon appears to reside within this Great Hollow. Or this curator of the Covenant of the Everlasting Dragons, rather than an everlasting dragon itself. So, I guess next time I would like to take out another lord. So we've taken out Ceithless, Scaleless, and we've taken out the Witch of Isolith. So we still have the four kings to defeat. And I think there's one other, and Gravelord Nito. So, I think the next lord we will go after will be Gravelord Nito, because I want to save the four kings to the very end, pretty much, just because part of that whole fight with the four kings is involved potentially in it kind of is involved, part of the quest line to get there. It is involved with the DLC content, which I'll be covering in this playthrough as well. So that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this relaxing and enjoyable. And I will catch you all next time. Bye bye for now.